What's going on, everybody? It's Steve. We're here with VBL Season 19. A little bit of a draft review before we get going. You can see my first two picks, Garchomp and Mega Tyranitar. We're back with the Megas. We're playing Pokemon Champions roster, which is very limited. Full transparency, I was going to do the all-weather squad. I was going to get Tyranitar, Pelipper, Ninetales, and Abomasnow. I do have Abomasnow over there. But there's only two Swift Swimmers. They're both Basculegion, and they were both taken by round 3, so I pivoted. My squad is also in the wrong order. My next pick was Corviknight. Pairs amazingly with Tyranitar and Garchomp. Dream Sand Squad. I then got Rotom Heat, so I could keep spamming Earthquakes with Garchomp next to Corv and Rotom Heat, because it has Levitate. Electric is also a good typing to hit, the water types. Also, I have Fire for the ground that resist for the grass types that resist the ground moves. From there, I got Primarina because I needed something that resisted water, because my whole team is weak to water currently. Don't remember. I think I got Lycanroc next. Lycanroc was for 3 points. On this team, it's more like 13 points because it's the fastest mon in the game in Sand, and I can just keep clicking Rock Slide. And if you've played any Pokemon Champions, you know that Rock Slide is absolutely busted in this format. Every other flinch move got nerfed to 20%, but Rock Slide stands tall at 30%. And I have two very fast mons that can spam it, plus Tyranitar, who can potentially go fast and also spam Rock Slide in Trick Room. Because from there, I got my Mega Banette with Prankster, also with Frisk. Very importantly, I get to choose the ability that I have on my Banette before I Mega it. And before Mega, it's almost always going to have Frisk. Then when I do Mega it, it will have Prankster, which means I can go for Prankster Will-O-Wisp, Prankster Encore, Disable, a whole bunch of other stuff I want to do, which I won't spoil. Thunderwave's up there, Scary Face is on there, but there's some other very cool strats. Ariados gave me Redirection, so that I have a pretty much guaranteed Trick Room if I want it between Ariados and Mega Banette, and then I have this very compact Trick Room mode of Mega Abomasnow and Conkeldurr, side Will-O-Wisp from my Prankster Mega Banette onto my Conkeldurr. If I don't want to bring Mega Abomasnow in my Trick Room mode, I can just bring regular Tyranitar, or regular Primarina. Conkeldurr with Guts and Sheer Force and Iron Fist just does boatloads of damage, and the fighting type covers me quite well. And then we had our 1 point left, so we went with Chimecho, because Lopunny got sniped. So, going into week 1, we're playing Kath with an incredibly threatening team. I've seen them on the tier list all the way from the top to the bottom. I think this is a very high-power team. Immediate offense from this squad in the form of Medicham, Charizard, Mamoswine with a Scarf probably most of the time, Scarf or Sash, or Resist Berry could even work. Honestly, this could use any item. I think a very important part of this season will be how do you use your items well, and this team gets a lot of use out of it. Rotom can also hold a ton of items, so can Venusaur, so can Hydreigon, Heliolisk not really, Slowking can, and Sharpedo not really. Skarmory also could, Dedenne not really. So, Rotom and Mamoswine are fantastic against my team. Rotom because of Levitate and the Water type, Mamoswine because of the Ground and Ice offense. Also, defensively, I don't really hit Mamoswine with too much. I have Primarina, I have Mega Abomasnow, and Rotom Heat, but it's going to be Thick Fat, probably, so Rotom Heat's not going to be that good. And Rotom, I really only have Abomasnow to hit it super effectively, whereas it hitting me back, it can pack Will-O-Wisp, it can pack Hydro Pump, and electric moves. Very good. If you bring Mega Charizard, you might not, because I have this incredibly punishing Sand mode. I believe you also bring Venusaur, and you might just bring Venusaur on its own. Mega Medicham, I feel like, should come. I think that should be your main Mega into this matchup, but Fake Out and Close Combat. Like, Rotom Heat cannot live a close combat from Mega Medicham. It's insane. However, Mega Medicham is very bad into Mega Banette, so it's tough. Hydreigon is good, but you just gotta watch out for my faster dragon. And Heliolisk threatens with Glare. So I could see it coming. Slowking either as anti-Trick Room or to reverse Trick Room or Trick Room in Prison is reasonable. And Sharpedo actually just has a good damage profile into me. Once again, because of water, but also dark to Mega Banette. So definitely Rotom, Mamoswine. I would expect Mega Medicham, Mega Charizard, Venusaur, and Hydreigon would be the squad, but any of the other yellows I would not be surprised by. Let's get into what I am bringing. We're starting things off with the Mega Banette. Frisk, of course. The fun thing about Mega Banette that I haven't touched on is that when it Mega Evolves, it has 160 base attack. That means without investment, it is stronger than Jolly Max Attack Garchomp. So, you see, I am adamant with a lot of bulk investment. This lives Medicham Zen Headbutt. This lives Hydreigon Modest Max Dark Pulse when Mega'd. This lives Sharpedo Jolly Max Crunch. So the ability to be able to max out bulk and still just do a truckload of damage. Like, I one-shot Medicham with Poltergeist. Like, not even close to being able to live. So, Will-O-Wisp, Trick Room, Encore, and Poltergeist. Poltergeist just, like I said, does a ton of damage. Just the dark types to resist it. And Heliolisk, I guess. I lose to Heliolisk one-on-one, but that's probably not going to happen. Trick Room to set up my Slowmons. It's probably very weird to see all three of my Mega Pokemon here, particularly when two of them are Weathers. But the main strat, I'm going to have Lycanroc spamming Rock Slides. Play Rough is here. Sand Rush to double my speed. It's just Jolly Max Max with a Focus Sash. Play Rough is here for Hydreigon, unless it's Roselli Berry, which why would you bring Roselli Berry against my team? I don't have... I guess you could. I have Primarina, but I don't think your plan is to have Hydreigon beat Primarina. I'm just going to have these two up front. Once again, protect, Rock Slide, Knockoff. Low Kick is here for Mamoswine. If it has no bulk, I will OHKO with Low Kick. Low Kick's also good into Hydreigon, but otherwise just Rock Slide and Knockoff. If Medicham is in the lead, I just switch in my Banette into a Fake Out or a Close Combat, and this thing's main job is to either click Rock Slide, and if it's not clicking Rock Slide, it's clicking Play Rough into Hydreigon. And then we have our Garchomp, protect, Scale Shot, Stomping Tantrum, and Dragon Claw with a Hop-On Berry. This is mainly to cover for Scarf Hydreigon. Scale Shot definitely gets around any Scarfs. I feel like you should be Scarf Mamoswine, but for example, Will-O-Wisp Protect into a Mamoswine lead would be pretty good. But I'm going to be keeping this in the back, probably. Slow Mode, it's probably just going to be Banette and Tyranitar out front. Then we have our Primarina, Hyper Voice, Psychic, and Moonblast. Psychic is there specifically for Venusaur. With a Citrus Berry, basically nothing you have can chunk this in one hit. So I just go in Max and Slow because the rest of their team is very fast other than Slowking. And finally Abomasnow, Blizzard Ice Beam, Energy Ball. That is perfect coverage against the team. There's no Terra, so Ice Beam for if the snow goes down. Otherwise, I'm clicking Blizzard, and I'm clicking Energy Ball into Rotom or Mamoswine. This is my best mon into both of those, which I guarantee those two are both coming, so I need to bring Mamoswine. In this case, I'd probably still Mega Banette, but I could Mega Abomasnow as well. Sandstream, that's another reason for Ice Beam. If I switch in Sandstream, I need to be able to click an Ice move. That is the squad. Good luck to my opponent. We'll see you in week 1. Peace. Alright, here we are. What are you cooking, Kath? We do have the Rotom and the Mamoswine. Skarmory is surprisingly here, which is not great. I cut a bunch of moves because I did not think Skarmory was coming. Charizard, Venusaur, and Medicham. So mostly what we expected, but not the Skarmory. Okay. GLHF. I've not played Kath before. I turned this down a little bit too much. That's probably good. There's so many H's. Okay, so I think because of this I want to lead Sand. Rick Room mode is obviously also good, but let's try with the Sand mode first. If we lead Metacham, maybe actually I want to skid out for items, because Charizard and Metacham have the Mega Stones for sure, but the items on the... at least 3 of them are important. Hydreigon is not here, which is crazy, so my Haban Berry is worthless. So I'm already on the back foot there. Does Will-O-Wisp look decent? Yeah. See, it's interesting because I do want Trick Room here, I think. Because there is no Hydreigon. Let's try it out. We're bringing all 3 Megas. Rotom and Mammo. That makes sense. Citrus. Focus Sash. Okay. I think I live whatever you're going for here. On Bayonet, if you double Bayonet. But I could also Mega Will-O-Wisp. And you were Citrus. If I get that off, I'm in pretty good shape, so I kind of just want to knock off onto the Rotom and get rid of that Citrus. I missed, that's good. Just Earthquake. And Hydro. Just Wisp onto me, okay. There goes your Citrus. I guess I will now Trick Room. And switch. I am Omega far behind, so I do feel like I need to do this. Or I just assume this is going to... no, wait, that makes no sense. Let's switch. I'm super far behind because I missed that Wisp. If I did not miss that Wisp, Mammo's Sash would not be intact. Tyranitar would be at... I took 63, I would have taken 31. Plus the burn damage. Okay, do we double in here? Probably, right? Nope, just another Wisp. That is cool with me. Okay, let's get another Wisp here, and I'm just going to fire off an Energy Ball into the Rotom. That makes sense. I finally get him. Finally. I clicked twice. Sure, that is fine. Now we go Hyper Voice. We go Energy Ball. I think this would have been fine if I had hit that first Will-O-Wisp. And honestly, what if you switch in there? Because I don't think I'm concerned about this Mammo anymore. You don't have Citrus though. Energy Ball should get that kill. You gotta be switching, right? What if I just go Blizzard Hyper Void? No, that's definitely not gonna get it. Who's faster here? Okay. It's gotta be a switch. I think I gotta do some pretty big callouts. Is it really necessary? Because then I can just Blizzard anyway, right? Yeah, let's just Hyper Voice and Energy Ball. Yeah, okay. And then this should KO Mammo. We're good. There's there's Venu and Charizard. I'm gonna Psychic and Ice Beam into the Venu. Yep. Wonderful. Wonderful. And then we are going to Hyper Voice, and you're probably going to Mega, yep. Now, I did not kill. This is probably Heat Wave, which, yeah, we tank. And we just go Hyper Voice, and I guess Rock Slide. There is basically no way you take out this Primarina, right? I think we would hope for multiple flinches and Rock Slide misses. Did I click record? Yes. Okay. Trick Room mode went pretty well. Yeah, so the Ice Beams were to cover Heat Wave Mist, Tyranitar lives, GG. And that was a crit, oh my god. Triple Mega, new meta. Okay, how do you deal with that? Medicham? I don't know, is Medicham even that good? I quite liked that plan. Actually, you know what it's probably going to be? I think you just lead Venusaur, and I think you have to put Bennett to sleep. So how do we get around that? We could do these, and then have Trick Room plus Primarina in the back. Yeah, let's see. I think you go Charizard, Venusaur, right? Medicham. Rotom. Okay. Isn't that something? Well, we're going to do the immediate switch, and I'm going to try for a Play Rough into the Medicham. I do not think I showed Protect on my Tyranitar. Metachamite and Citrus, okay. Yep. That is always the obvious fake out there, and Wisp misses. Alright. This is a just and fair world. Here I am going to Poltergeist and Rock Slide. That's wonderful. Nice, doing some good chip. Hydro. Doesn't even bring me to Sash. Poltergeist does quite a bit. Okay. Do I want to get a Wisp off into the Skarmory? I don't particularly think I need to Terra to get that Wisp off. Or, not Terra, Mega. Particularly if I can get a Rock Slide flinch. Yes! There's a Tailwind and a Wisp. Okay. Do I want to save this? I think so. I am going to Trick Room. I'm also still the fastest Mon here because of Sand Rush, so I'm just going to Trick Room and Rock Slide, because Rock Slide will not get Rotom, but will do some good damage to the Mammo. And Sand Chip will not get it. Another flinch. This is absolutely fantastic. I can now get a Will-O-Wisp. And do I want to keep you alive? Nope. Oh, right, Ice Shard. That's fine. Because you're burned. Rotom does not go down to Sand, but that's okay. It will go down to Hyper Voice. I can Encore you into Ice Shard too. You have no switch-ins to anything I'm doing anymore. Bayonet is an absolute monster. I am so impressed with this mon already. Yep, you're going down. This should be pretty free at this point. Yeah, because I can pretty freely just Encore Rotom and Hyper Voice again. Ah, well, this is going to do nothing, but that's fine. Iron Defense! And Roost. This is fine, because I Encore you into Iron Defense. No, I have to click Poltergeist here. And Hyper Voice. Okay. Didn't even bother with the Fake Out. GG's. Triple Mega. New meta. Nobody expects the 3 Mega lineup. Rock Slide also went nuts in this game. Wisp, Hydro Pump, Ice Shard, Tailwind, Iron Defense. I'm guessing you don't have Protect on either of these. I would have. And the Wisp miss. Anyway, we're up 1-0. 2-0. Very few 2-0s happening so far this season, so very happy with that. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. We're playing Ray. Can I Rock Slide French Ray out of a game again? Let's see.